This is the XboxCast.
Hello and welcome to Game Face. We're going to start this week off without insulting anyone because we're nice people. I'm Carl, and our other hosts are Lee and Simone. And tonight we're putting on our Game Face. So
it's not because it backfired last time. You're not changing.
I was listening
Makes
to
a
it.
nice change.
I was listening to it earlier today, and my word, you guys got your panties in a bunch. I was thinking, this is a funny joke. My word, no, that did not go down very well at all.
Slightly insulted.
So how are you, Mr. Lee?
I'm good. I've got my car back. New in the
Is it
garage
working?
last week. Yes. Cost me lots of money, but it's now working.
Oh, that's good. For how long?
Don't know. Last time it did a whole day, so let's hope for more than a day this time.
More than a day? Cool. We'll
Yeah.
give it 26 hours instead of 24.
26 hours, nice. Okay, so this time tomorrow night it will break down again.
You weren't planning to go anywhere tomorrow night, were you?
No, exactly. No, I've got people coming around tomorrow night.
Oh, nice.
So, new news is delayed by a day.
Ah, well, that just means more news for us to talk about.
Actually, quite a bit of news came out yesterday and today.
Ooh, that's
really?
exciting.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff come up, so.
Oh, man. Okay, so prepare yourself for a long new news. What is what you're saying?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Hold on to your butts, everyone.
Hold on to your butts. Yep. Many butts.
Simone, how are you?
Oh, mate, I'm exhausted. Gosh, we had a panic today because we thought we were going to be kicked out of our place in 2 weeks. So
One
stressed I
second.
couldn't
I've got
sleep
one
straight.
question. Do you not have contracts that you sign and they have to give you like 30 days notice or 90 days notice and stuff like that
Yep.
at this other place?
Yep. So this was the form I was looking at. It's called Notice of Intention to Sell. Now, it all started when the one estate agent called me, and he made an offhand comment about us having 30 days left, or 30 days notice before we leave. So, finished the call
When was this?
today.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, it's 30 days.
Oh,
Okay,
but
got a
there's
month.
documents from the first.
Well, that doesn't matter. It's still not given to you. You haven't cited it and seen it, so.
So I read over it, and there's a line here that says, the notice period begins when the renter is estimated to receive this notice. And so I thought, the notice of what? Notice period. What does that mean? And so I thought we had a timer as to when we had to get out of here. And of course, Carl working from home means any stress I get during the day, he picks up as well.
You share.
So yeah, no, a bit of a panic there, but no, it's fine. We have to give notice, and then we have a month.
Okay. So when you find a place, it's 30 days from then.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Or
So if you spend the next 2 years looking, it should be all good.
Yeah, it should
yeah, I
be
have
fine.
a feeling something changes when they sell this place.
Yeah.
Well, you become what do they call it?
Squatter.
Squatters. Yeah, that's all the changes. Your status changes. You don't pay rent. That's what happens.
Oh
Nice.
yeah,
Just think
yeah.
of all the money we'll save.
Exactly. It'd be fine.
The
You
problem
know-
is, as a squatter, we're not allowed to leave the house because as soon as you're out the house, then you're no longer squatting, and then they
You
can
work
just come
from
in and take
home.
it.
You work from home.
Yeah.
Just take turns working from home. It's fine.
So, Carl might have mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, but every time they bring someone through for a sales inspection, we get paid.
What? No, this is news to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. You basically get half a day's rent back.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you're not in property. You're not owning the property at that moment, I guess, or something. Is that the theory?
Yeah, you're not renting
your
the property
Yeah,
at this
'cause-
moment in time.
I suppose so. So yeah,
strange.
today's been really stressful, and I think I'm getting sick.
That's
So,
stress. That's what
I
stress
may
is.
or may not be here next week.
It's just stress. That's all that is.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Did you find somewhere cool today?
So that place I went off to go see, waited, and then bang on
God.
10:30, which was the time, we were all supposed to be there. A lady comes around, she's like, "Are you here for the inspection?" I'm the only one there. And I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, it's been cancelled. It's been leased."
Right.
Thanks.
Brilliant.
Took me half an hour to get here. Half an hour home. So, and that was the beginning.
I don't
that
think
was
that
before I
helps.
got the call from the stupid real estate agent. So, yes, life in the Dunkley household is a little bit stressful
Chaotic.
at the moment.
At the moment, indeed it is.
This is
Oh,
no
well.
good. It will be fine.
and
So what's
it's,
renting market like in Melbourne then?
Well, when we first got here, it was like in the middle of COVID. So we were the only people to look at this place. And then they were like, this is the rent. And we're like, okay. And then we went away. We thought about it. We then applied. We then heard back. And then we got it. Nice and calm. Now that COVID's over, essentially, it's back to the rat race. It's, they put the place on what's it, realestate.com.au. And almost immediately there's been applications for it.
I had the same getting this place. And I was lucky, I think, because I went and looked at it, and I must have been really early because it just come on the market, and I got it that day, basically. I went in, looked at it, and went, yep, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. And I think that's just what we got to do.
You just got to be lucky. Or make friends with estate agents.
Yeah,
or
that's
property
another
managers
thing.
or stuff like that.
Yeah, we could just chat to an estate agent and be like, this is what we're looking for. You guys go do your job. If something comes up, we'll come have a look, and then we'll take it off your hands.
And just walk in and go, well, it's still standing, so that's a bonus.
Yeah.
It's warm.
I'd love to use the estate agents for this place for our benefit, but their English is terrible. So no, it's a waste of time.
Oh, that's interesting.
Every time I talk to them, they've misunderstood me.
Oh, it's because they're not listening. They don't care. No, they don't care because
They don't.
you're not a customer, so they don't care. You're nothing to them. So that's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. So just as an example, I sent a text to the real estate agent because he wants to know when people can come through. So I said, you can come on Thursday. And then I says, also, can you please tell us how long we have until we have to leave, essentially. He doesn't answer that question. He says, regarding to moving out, do you need assistance? We can refer you to other properties.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, no, thanks, that's okay. That's all right. The other, his real estate friend, who's the property manager of this place, our dishwasher's been broken for a month now. Still not fixed.
Come on, Carl. Start washing dishes properly. Broken for a month. You're playing that.
I should say the electronic dishwasher has stopped working, so the manual one is
now in use. Yeah.
doing a lot of work. Yeah,
Yeah, a bit more service.
just slow.
Just keeping lubricated is a bit slow. Yeah.
Old joints, you should know that, Lee.
Exactly. Oh, God, yeah.
And, sinks in houses are always at just the wrong height.
I always find they're a bit too small sometimes. Like you've got this saucepan and it just doesn't fit. No matter
Oh,
what
yeah.
you do,
It doesn't fit.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. Yeah.
But also the height is just, the height of the bench top in the kitchens
Is it
should
too high
just
for
be-
you? Is it too
No,
high
it should
for you?
either be a
No.
bit higher or a bit lower. But at the height that it's currently at, it's just not the comfortable height where you can actually work on
Yeah,
it for a
mine's
couple
okay,
hours.
actually. I think mine's okay.
Have you washed dishes in it for more than 15 minutes?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I do the saucepans and stuff in it, so yeah, probably.
Takes you 15 minutes to wash a
Wow,
saucepan?
depends how much I've cooked the eggs. When I say cooked, when
the
scrambled
eggs
eggs
have
are
become
cooked,
the
it takes a
saucepan.
while to remove the eggs from saucepan.
Oh, funny.
But
You
I'm
have
about to blow your mind, Lee. There's this technology called non-stick pans.
Oh no, these are expensive saucepans, but they still like the egg.
Maybe you should get the egg-free saucepans.
That's right. Yes. Thanks.
I do what I can. I help my friends.
Yes. Thanks for your tips. Top tip.
Top tip.
So in summary, Kyle and I haven't played a lot this week. Just been too busy. But we don't have nothing to talk about.
No, I've got 5 games, so sorry, I'll carry us again.
And we're not chatting about nonsense for 20 minutes. We're going to actually talk games. It's going to be quite exciting.
Oh, I just want to say about on Saturday actually, and how incredible it was.
Yeah, Saturday was fantastic.
It was insane. And I was such a high off the end of it, and then I was so tired about an hour later.
It really was an hour later, hey?
Yeah, it just
Because
hit
we
me
went
like
off
a
to get
wall.
lunch. Yeah.
Yeah,
We went off to get lunch, and I thought, I feel okay, but I'm really hungry.
Yes.
After food, I couldn't string a sentence together. And Kyle and I basically walked home in silence because we couldn't actually
couldn't.
really converse.
Couldn't do talking.
It was embarrassing.
No,
It was
but it was a
concerning.
lot of work. Like I think it was such a high the whole time. There was 6
Yeah.
hours of solid kind of on, and then you'd stop. And it's not like we had like lunch. At work you do 8 hours. You have like lunch. You have a break, and talk to your mates and stuff. That was just a constant 6 hours of talking and paying attention and pressing
Yep.
buttons and stuff. Like it was all on. It was.
No,
It was full on. But yeah, and like I was trying to explain to Simone, no one sits for 6 hours and is constantly on. Because I mean, even if you're in a game, you get up and you walk around, you get something to drink, you go to the loo,
Yep.
You know,
You die, you go for a walk, you come back.
yeah,
know.
you dive in between loading. You kind of just like stand up and have that mental break.
But you don't do 6
Whereas-
hours as well. You did like 2 or 3 hours, and after that, you're kind of a bit like, I'm sick of this now. I need to go and do something. Yeah, and just
Yeah.
go and touch
Time
grass
to
or
go
something. Yeah.
to touch
The rest of
grass.
the day was a write-off.
Yeah, I was lucky
Complete.
mine was so late actually because it kind of worked. I'd writ off my whole day in the end, but yeah, by
Yeah.
5 o'clock. What time did I finish? 4, and then 5 o'clock I was sat there going, I'm now dying, and got takeout at 6, and then that was me on the couch for the rest of the afternoon watching TV. I was like, no, I refuse to do anything else.
I can't brain.
No more today. No more adulting today. I'm all over.
Yep.
Yep.
That's amazing.
But it's incredible. The kind words we had for everybody as well was just amazing. Like what people were saying.
Yeah, that blew me away. All the
Yeah.
kind words. I did not expect that at all.
No, I kind of planned it, but you don't really plan that much. I guess I kind of got people just to come, look, times, and then let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, just like come on. And I expected most of them to come on, give us stick, tell us how crap we are, and then leave.
Exactly. Yeah, just
Actually-
keep-
It's been 5 years and you guys have not gotten better. What are we even paying for?
Yeah, no, I did expect to be given more of a hard time. So the opposite happened, and I wasn't expecting it.
No, I actually should listen to the last 10 minutes. It's really cool. The wrap up we
We
did.
did.
Yeah,
Yep.
the last time was amazing.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
You could tell we were a bit shocked.
Yeah, I think after 6 hours of live streaming, you kind of just step back and go, oh, all right, just need to not brain.
I think Cameron got more sick than us actually, and he wasn't even here.
But that's because the electricity keeps going off for him and he
Oh.
can't cook his chicken.
Ah, raw chicken's not good.
Yeah, no, he just keeps getting salmonella.
Wait, what? He's in
so
chat.
good.
Hi, Cam. Love
Okay.
you.
Should we get into the games? I think they're
Yes.
a bit bored.
Well, before we do, just one quick announcement.
Okay.
We missed something on Saturday that we were planning to do.
That's right, we did. Correct.
We were going to do the game giveaway for everyone who subscribed to our YouTube channel. But because we could not brain on Saturday, we forgot about it. And because we could not brain today, at least in the Dunkley
It
household.
wasn't on the list. That was a problem. I'd forgotten about it completely and didn't put it on the list.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, we would have just kind of done a very poor job at it by the end of it, if we did it at the end. So, because things have been a bit hectic in the Dunkley household as well, we've scheduled in for next week. So that is July 19th at 6 p.m. Australian time is when we start theoretically streaming, like
Yes.
doing our live streams. So if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, the one thing we need you guys to do is to make your subscription public. I don't know how you make it private.
Oh,
Well,
that's
I don't know how you make it public.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure how you do that. It's if you want to be included in the giveaway, you have to change your subscription to public. You don't have to, but if you want to be in the list that we shuffle, you'll need to be public. Otherwise, we don't actually know who you are.
Yeah.
Of our 100 subscribers, when I tried to pull a list today, there was only 49.
Yeah, YouTube only lets us see 49, the people that have made themselves public. So if you guys have subscribed to our YouTube channel, see if you can make your subscription public if you want to be included.
Could you also probably, if you tweet at us a picture of you subscribed to something as well, maybe that would help?
Well,
like some
it's-
sort of proof that you've subscribed?
No, that's fine. It's just that'll be more work because otherwise I can't just copy and paste into Excel.
Oh, yeah, sure. I was just thinking if people can't work out how to do public and just want to send us a picture of them subscribed, then
Okay, yeah. If you can't figure it out, let us know.
yeah,
Yeah,
somehow.
tweet at us.
Tweet at us. Come into Discord and give us a stick. That would know.
Yeah, that'll be great. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to put a game on a wheel and spin the wheel to find out what game we're giving away. And then we're going to spin the wheel of subscribers to see who gets that game. That way, it's completely random. And then no one can claim we play favorites.
Am I on the list though? Because I subscribe. Do I get a
You
chance to win this?
are when I tested it out today. I'll take you off.
What?
Yeah.
I subscribe though.
I think there's certain subscribers that we might just need to take off.
Oh, right. Okay. Those people.
Like me.
Like our 98 alt accounts.
That's right. Yes. It's got a high
And just
chance of
fun-
winning, isn't there? Then really.
Yep.
Just find the one person who has subscribed legitimately. Pick him for all 4 games. So yeah, the prize is up for grabs. 4 games on Steam, and best comment wins a month of PC Game Pass from us. So if you want to be in the draw, make sure your subscription is public and leave a comment on any video, any one of our videos. Make it funny, make it insightful, tell us how wrong or right we are, and tell us anything. The best comment, judged by us, will win a month of PC Game Pass. And that'll be done next week, July 19th, live on GameFace. And if you want to know if you've won, then you're either going to have to watch us or listen to us later when we get to releasing it.
Perfect. Let's do that.
Sounds excellent.
Good remembering, because I'd forgotten about it completely. Even talking about it today, I forgot about it, so it was good.
Well, the page on the website is not the nicest looking, so I'm eager to get rid of it and retire that page.
Archive in, please.
Yep, and archive that. And now on with the games.
On with the games.
Since you have the most games, Mr. Lee, do you want to start us off?
Okay. I'll start with a game that you haven't played, which I know you've played once. So Matchpoint Tennis Championships I played.
Is this the game you were excited about?
Yes.
He was so
cool.
excited about this game.
So it's not very good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not very good. Graphically, it's not very good. Sound, what? You know, you have commentators in games. One thing that stuck out a lot was a commentator guy. So you kind of expect sort of two people chatting, because in FIFA you have them chatting, giving you stick about good shot, bad shots, you know, all that kind of like interaction. This guy sits there and says random words at you, which I don't think makes any sense to what's actually happening. And one point, I lost a game, and he said, "I expected that to happen." I was like,
Wow.
"Wow, yeah, that was
Wow.
really mean." You know, I wasn't very good, but you know, you have to say that.
The commentator is like, oh, yeah, I expected you to lose. And you're just like, well, okay, fine then.
Fine.
Do you remember what else he says?
Not
You say he just
particularly,
says
because that's
random
what stuck
stuff.
out. That just hurt so
Yep.
much.
Yeah,
That just
fair
stuck
enough.
out, yeah.
Fair enough.
No, it's just not. It's just not that bright. I guess it's just not very kind of interactive. Almost like sometimes you have commentators which actually make, when you do a good shot, they actually say "good shot." And I've done some good shots.
Yeah.
I've done some good shots, and then there's no replay. But then there was a replay which is basically, and also replays are really bad as well. So you do a replay of like a point scored, and it will be like you're hitting it against, hit it back, and then you hit the net, and it does a replay of you hitting the net. But it won't do a replay of you doing like a winning shot, which is over the net and into the corner the guy can't reach. That's no replay. No. It will show the one of you making a mistake, like putting it out or hitting the net. So the algorithm working out a good shot is not great.
Do you think it's a you know how The Sims is like a satirical view on life?
Oh, okay.
Do you think Matchpoint is supposed to be satire?
No, it does take
Do you think
itself
it's
quite
supposed to be?
seriously.
Really?
It does, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, no, there's
That's a bit
no.
embarrassing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really. Not that I've noticed. And also, it's really hard as well. So the training is quite good. You do the training, and it teaches you how to do the lobs and backspin and topspin and cutting the ball and hitting it back with power and serving. You're like, oh yeah, this is all good. Do all the training, get full marks of training, go into a game and get beaten horribly by the computer.
Oh wow.
Oh, like that's like introduction games. Like the first game you ever play, so you've never played before. And it puts you up, so it gives you ratings. So you have, you start for 20 points in each of the different things like for backhand, forehand, serving, 20. And the first game you go against is someone with like 60s all the way through his. And I thought, well, that's interesting. Okay. And he beat me like just, I think I got 1 point out of like 6 or something out of him. Because it was a tie-breaking game, which is a first to 7. And I think I got 1 point and then just lost the rest. And the sarcastic commentator guy. Thanks, guy. Yeah.
Okay. So this is tennis. Can you play doubles?
Yes, as doubles multiplayer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, you do
how
it
much
online.
control do you have over how do you play? It's not like Football Manager where you do the numbers and the game plays itself.
Oh no, you're definitely playing. No.
You've got the racket and you're pushing buttons on a controller.
Yeah, so you have like
smack
A is power, X is slice, and B is like a topspin one. And B is what you do if you're in trouble. You need to get it over the net because it kind of hits it quite high and kind of spins the ball into there. And X is quite good for kind of slicing it to the person, and Y is lob. And then you hold the button for power. So the longer you have a thing on the power button, harder it hits. But also while you're doing that, you've got to kind of do power. And then also there's this really small dot, which is on the other court, and that's where the ball's going to go.
Oh, yep.
So you're doing power while trying to direct where the small dot is. And it's just not very, like most of the time you're not hitting it back at the person, basically, because it's really hard to kind of hit power and actually to pick a point. And because the person's like got ratings of 70 or 60 or 50 and you're on 20, he gets it back really easily. So you just end up kind of, you go, oh, got it back. Oh, then he smashes at me. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Okay. So you've decided it's no good. How's the character creation? Or
Rubbish.
are you playing?
It's all fixed. Like there's
So you're
like
playing
there's like 10
real
different
names?
faces that you can choose. No, no,
Oh,
no. There's
like
no.
Forza.
Yeah, pretty much like Forza. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. You can choose the outfit. You can choose like the different color outfits with like the color on your collar and stuff like this, and the color of your socks. And there's like 4 different pairs of socks. And
Well, you are playing tennis, so that's probably where, apart from football, the socks are most important.
yeah, no, yeah, you can definitely do different designs. There's like 4 different designs to your socks. Maybe you get more socks as you play further. I don't know.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Yes.
Maybe they're different colors, like
Oh no,
like
you can
taekwondo?
change the color completely. Like you can do all sorts with the colors.
Okay, so they
on the
don't go
shirt,
different
so-
colors as you get better. You don't end up with black socks like a black belt.
Oh no, but you can pick black socks. No, there's no black
yeah.
sock back.
I'd choose black ones, just
Yes.
psychology.
And also, so how it works is you go into the campaign. I was like, I'll go into the campaign and play a season. And you start off and there's like a tournament, which you lose that first game, 6 love. Brilliant. Straight in there. And then is training. And the training improves you. It'll do like, it's one of those stupid things that spits balls at you. And it'll go, right, hit the ball back into this area. So you do that and you're like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can hit the ball back into the zone and it's quite easy. And then you go back to a game and lose 6 love. And then you go back to training again. And you're just serving and you pick the spots and you beat the person you're training against really easily. So you're like, well, maybe I'm getting better. You go back to the game, and then you get your ass kicked again for 6-0. You're like, okay. Or maybe 6-1. I did win a game at one point. I was quite happy. And I think after like 4 tournaments, I managed to get to 6-3. That was the best I ever did. I still lost, but I got to 6-3. So I managed to win 3 games.
Are you going to go back to it?
Really annoys me, so I want to win at least 1 match, because it really annoys me. And I got like 3 aces in 1 game, and still didn't manage to get very far. Like I got an achievement for 3 aces in 1 game.
What's an ace?
Where you serve it and the person doesn't hit it, it just goes straight past
yep.
them. Yeah, so I did that in 1 game. So that's really good.
Yeah.
But didn't win the set though. I win nothing. Just because there's 6. You have to first to 6 basically. That's how it works.
Oh, I am sad for you. Sounds
And-
like you've had a rough week too.
Wasn't yeah, exactly. Although I was talking to Kinsman about it, and he said what you should do is look at the developer before you play games, because these guys are used to making Ben 10 and some sort of, well, I can't remember what Kinsman might actually whack out what he might be saying. He's in chat now, might tell us, but it was all kind of like kids games almost.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So this is their first serious game. Yeah.
What a strange choice. If they decide to go
Yes.
serious, no one
Yeah.
thinks, yeah, let's do tennis.
Tennis. Yeah.
It's really out there.
It is really out there. If you play it, I think we should do multiplayer though, Carl. I think it'd be funny just to play it once. Just so
Zippy
you
and
can.
creamy.
Zippy and creamy. They are zippy and creamy. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure.
I think that might be the development team.
Oh, okay. I'm eating with Wasabi Green Ranch pea snap crisps, he says as well. Which is
I don't
exciting.
think that has anything to do with
Oh,
the
okay.
game. I think that was because I said he had fat fingers due to all his typos in the chat.
Oh, I see. And he said they're zippy and creamy.
So what I'm gathering from this is that it's no Wii Sports.
It is no Wii Sports, no. No,
That's
because that's
the
what I was
problem.
thinking. You know, when you play a game, you expect it to kind of be nice to you to start with,
Yeah.
and let you win a match, and kind of gently introduce you to the game, and give you different dynamics and different skills. And no, it just destroys your soul. Just stamps on you.
Oh, so it's like real life tennis.
It's like real life tennis. Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
So as you go on, do you get perks and upgrades, and how do you
Well,
get better?
the more you play, the when you do training, you get like an extra 2 points in your serve or something, or an extra 4 points in your serve. So the more you play, the better you get. But the
Okay,
problem
so this
is,
is like a
I played
tennis
against
RPG.
someone. It's like a tennis RPG, yeah, exactly, yeah. And you have like about 6 different things that you boost up. But every time you play against someone, you play against someone with like 50 or 60 or 70 skills, and you're 20. And this is like first round. So you'd think, oh, first round will be the same as me. I'll be playing against someone who's 20s as well.
Yep.
Because that's where everyone comes in at first round. But no.
How disappointing.
Very
You're so
strange.
excited for this game.
Monster High game as well. That's what they did. Barbie and How to Train Your Dragon 2 and Monster High. That was the games they did.
Wow, that sounds incredible. They sound like they've got a wide, a lot of knowledge about making a tennis game.
Yes. But as a commentator, you can tell when commentators are like cheap, then they just have a guy who had like 10 lines to say, and they'll just
Yeah.
drop them in randomly.
Just no matter what's happening.
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah. But even the replays was weird as well. Like it replays shots, and I'm like, why did you replay that shot for? I just did this amazing serve, and then I did a really good return, which won the point. And you replay me hitting the net the next time. But there's no skill involved in me hitting the net. I do it all the time.
At least it's free, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Interesting.
in a
I was
way,
hopeful. I was hopeful. You know.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pity.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to go back though because it annoys me. I'm going to go back and win at least one match.
Are you going to tweet at the developers and be like, "Yo, when is the patch coming out for this?"
Yes, I'm just
In a
reading.
nice, non-entitled way.
Yes, that's right. Yes. When are you going to fix your game?
Just be like, "Hey, so your game isn't the best.
Yeah.
I have some tips to give you. Do you want to know more?"
So Kinsman's like, why didn't you stream this? It would have been so funny to watch you. I was like, yeah. So I will stream it next time so you can all watch the pain. Maybe someone can jump in. It's only 4 gig as well. It's really small. Which is a bit of a worry. Initially, you kind of go, 4 gig, that's really small. That's quite, quite unusual.
Yeah, that's unusual.
There's a reason. So yeah, go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's disappointing, Matchpoint. It looked pretty cool in the screenshots,
Yeah.
but alas.
But then, if you look closely, you kind of go, after playing it, maybe it wasn't as good as it actually looked.
Maybe they did some trickery, is what you're saying? Mm-hmm. They just went onto the internet and lied, did they?
Exactly, yes. Telling
Who would do
mistruths.
such a thing?
Mistruths.
Oh,
So
that's
now I'm concerned Lee has already finished his best story for the night.
No.
No?
Ooh.
No.
Okay.
I just started on my Otis game. Actually, my Otis game is not that, it's Naraka, but I thought I would start with that because you played that one as well, yes.
Yes.
I've got like 4 games here none of you have played, and one that
Okay.
everyone has played, so I can keep going. I can just do lots of talking, because we're going to be really quiet later.
Yeah, no, let's have the next one be you. And then...
And I can jump in.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got a
Chorus.
funny story.
I played Chorus.
Oh, yes. So this is that game that Scarred for Life was playing. And was getting all those really, really good screenshots.
It's amazing. It's so cool.
Yeah?
You know old school space fighting games, Kyle? I'm looking at you. You know the one where you fly around little spaceships shooting things? It's
Yep.
like that, but it's open world and you fly around shooting things. It's awesome.
That sounds amazing.
It's so cool.
Oh, man.
And you kind of feel cool as well. You feel really good playing it. Like it gives you, slowly kind of gives you more stuff to do, upgrade your weapons. Gives you like this really cool slide thing that you do as you go upgrade. So you can slide around and slide and turn real quickly and then shoot someone chasing after you. And
That sounds awesome.
it's awesome. Graphics are really good. Kingsman was watching it with me. He says it looks amazing. Yeah, it looks great.
Flip.
Yeah, it plays well. It makes sense. The story's quite interesting.
Cool. Because when that was revealed with the Xbox reveal, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? I don't know. I don't
Pretty sure it
remember.
was. Because everyone thought it was coming to Game Pass. And so they were disappointed when it didn't
Oh,
come
it
to
didn't.
Game
That's
Pass.
right. It came out for $40. Actually, it looks like it came about 8 months ago. It came out.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 4 months ago, and it's like $40. And
But it looks amazing. It's definitely one of those games I want to play. I think I have it downloaded even.
yeah, I downloaded it. I'm looking for games to play. I'm just kind of going through games currently, random games, and that was one that I downloaded a while back. And I was like, right, I'm going to play it now. And
Nice.
awesome. It's so good. The cutscenes are amazing. Like really, really well done cutscenes.
But, oh man, you're making me excited to play.
You've downloaded it, hey, Carl?
Yep, I'm pretty sure it's on the Xbox.
Yep.
I think it's good. I think it's a nice game. Nice looking game. Good fun. Good
So what
controls.
is the overall story?
So you are NASA, I think she's called Nasan or something, and you're part of
NASA.
She's begins with N. I can't remember her name.
My name is NASA.
NASA. It's NASA. So you are part of the army basically, or whatever, like the fighting army, and you're working for this guy, and then all of a sudden. Well, you're part of an army fighting against this other people who's in this
fighting
planet.
army.
The
You're
fighting
part of
army.
the
I was trying to
fighting
think of a
army.
better word
You're
for like
not-
flying around in spaceships. What would you call that? An
You're
armada?
not part of the cooking army.
No,
You're not
I'm
part
not
of the
cooking.
sewing army. You're not part of the BTS army.
No.
You're the fighting army. You have guns.
So when you're flying along, you get an order to go and take out this planet and kill this planet. This is the first opening scene. This is a thing that you watch, and you basically got to kill this planet. And you hesitate, and then your kind of boss guy goes, "No, you have to do this. This is kind of your job." So I think you go ahead with this, and this big weapon comes and destroys the whole planet. You kill billions of people, and then you run. Then you go, "I'm done. I'm out here," and you go run away.
Oh, yep.
And it picks up with you after you've run away, and then you've got a friend or person that you know who's kind of helping you. And you're coming back and you're basically going, right, I've just got the spaceship and I'm just getting back into it again. I'm just trying to work out. I've been hiding for a few years and trying to, work out what's going on. And I guess you're going to end up building up and taking out the guy again. I guess that'll be the overarching
The whole story.
But that's not, I haven't got that far yet, but that's what I'm guessing as a,
It sounds exciting though. I mean, you just taking out the bad guy, blowing up planets.
Yeah. There's a guys called the Circle, which I think are like the baddies, basically. And they are the ones you're trying to avoid because they're really powerful. And the first time you meet, and that's quite interesting. So you will have a bullet sponge type kind of bosses, which isn't how they do with bosses. Bullet sponge, shoot it lots.
Just increase health times 1,000.
Yeah, make them bigger, and you have to shoot them a lot. So it's good. The way you do it here is slightly different. So you kind of go, you start off with like a little a minigun. So the first drones you meet are quite easy to kill with the minigun. They take a few shots and they kill them off. But then you meet guys with shields. But they also give you these lasers. So the next time you have to you shoot them like 3 times with the lasers because it takes their shield down as well. So you kind of have to adapt how you attack things. So miniguns don't really work against these other guys, but the lasers do work really well. Mm-hmm. And then the next guy, which I haven't played much into this game, maybe an hour into this game, is this big, huge thing, and kind of relative to the rest of them. And it's got these big shields around it, and there's a stupid weapon which you have to do a roll to get out of the way. So you have to change the way. You can't just fly. Normally you just fly at stuff, or it flies away from you. You chase after it, and then you shoot it, which is kind of cool. This thing just sits there and has shields around it. So you've got to go and slide around it to be behind it, and then you can shoot it. But it turns around real fast, so you've kind of got this instant where you can get it. But also you can't fly it because it will shoot this laser at you at the same time, which you have to roll to avoid.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah. So there's it's cool because it gives you different ways of fighting stuff. It's not just
shoot until dead.
Not just shoot at it, yeah. And then I did one which is a where you have to protect these ships who are being attacked. And you've got all these other little ships around you, and there's one of that ship, that one of the laser is shooting the big ship. So you've got to take out all the little guys, and then try and take out the big guy before he destroys your mate ship, kind of thing.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool. They kind of obviously all shooting stuff, but it's all different.
Different types of shooting.
Yeah.
And there's no chest high walls in space.
No, there's not. I haven't found them yet. Anyway, there's meteors, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe you'll find one. And then it'll just feel familiar.
I'll be able to gears. Then they'll mess with my controls, and controls won't make any sense. And then I'll start throwing grenades at things. I want to look at stuff, and
You don't like gears, hey?
no, I just don't get it. I don't get controls.
Yeah. No, I did notice when I needed help with an achievement that Lee was silent.
No. So play Gears on insane mode. Let me have a think about that for a second.
You could say that game really grinds your gears.
It really grinds my gears, yeah. Because I think I played Chorus, actually. I was playing something else. I'll play another game I'll talk about in a bit. I played that instead. It's cool. Jump in, it's fun. It's just a fun little game.
Okay. It looks amazing.
It looks amazing. It's fun. It's easy to shoot around. It's not straightforward. You can't just go and shoot everything. You've actually got to think about it.
You've got to think. Yes.
So one of them was a timed one as well, which is actually quite cool. It took me about 3 or 4 goes. And the guys are trying to get away, and they're being attacked. But you've only got so much time until they get to a point where they killed them, basically. So you've got to take out these guys real fast. And you can't... And I couldn't work out which weapons to use initially, so I had to keep messing around. Because you keep meeting these pirates, and they're all slight different ships, so you've got to work out what works best.
What works best, and just how to take them out.
Yeah, how to take them out, yeah. So it took me like 3 goes to work it out, and then... Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
And I think Tony and Kinsman watched me doing it at the same time.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Okay. It's on my list. I have to play it.
Play tennis against me as well, though, because that's cool.
Okay, one at a time. The tennis game sounds terrible. I don't want to put myself through that pain.
Oh, just do it once, just so I can...
You know what we need? We need an XboxCast event where we play terrible games.
Yeah, we could do 4 of us playing tennis or something. Because that might be really good multiplayer, because you'll all be as bad as each other. Yeah, does that? No, because you're not playing as AI, so you're playing against each other, so it could be kind of cool.
Yeah, so it'll be
Don't drag me into this.
So
I just heard you say I heard you say I want to do an event.
What month starts with T?
You heard what you wanted to hear.
Yes. See, Lee's excited.
Well, maybe that could be a good event. Everyone plays bad games.
Bad games.
I'm not doing that.
Just think how productive you'll be, though, because you're like, I have a few minutes. I could play this bad game for the podcast, or I could, scrub my shoes, or do the dishes, or do something else.
Carl, you know that I make sure that I've played at least one game every week.
I know. But it'd be pretty funny.
Yes, rather clean the house.
Yeah. I haven't vacuumed in 3 hours.
Carl, are you hungry? I'll make you some food.
We've just eaten. Doesn't matter. Dessert.
Yeah.
Baking a cake.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. So does TA have anything like this? Play games below 2.0 on TA? Maybe I'll do that some next time.
No event, but you can definitely get some games with that criteria.
Multiplayer below 2.0.
What is the ragiest month of the year?
Oh, what months make angry? Was it midwinter?
Midwinter. So what, July?
No, but you also want it to be a short month.
Or
if you're playing bad
is it at the
games.
beginning of spring because you're so sick of winter and spring doesn't quite kick in early enough? Maybe it's that kind of like that week. You know, there's a crossover week where it's just kind of...
So what are you saying? Sad game September.
There you go, got it. Perfect.
We'll make it optional, hey?
Yeah, this will be completely optional. Sad game September. Either play a game that makes you cry or play bad games that'll make you cry.
Frustration or just sadness. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. If it makes you cry, it's a good excuse to get those terrible games out the way and then spend September raging about them.
That's right. Just complain.
Catharsis, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's something we can clearly forget about next week. If we ever mention it.
Just for funsies, I went up and found the game with the lowest rating on TA. So these are user ratings. And I've just realized that these are not in order. But there's a game called Book of Adventum.
Sounds exciting.
Which has a score of 0.5. So there you go. It came out on the 24th of June.
On your birthday.
Yeah. So it's a new release and it has a rating of 0.5.
Oh, that's amazing.
Just for fun.
Sad.
So that's it. Play Chorus at school. It's fun.
Yeah, I will.
If you like flying around in spaceships.
I love me some spaceships.
Oh, I thought you did. Yes, and you get to upgrade your ship.
Oh, that's exciting. Does the ship change the way it looks?
Actually, I've got a different ship.
Ooh.
Yeah, my ship changed. I can't tell you the story though because there's a whole thing. There's actually quite a cool maze function which was really difficult. It took me like 4 or 5 goes, where you're trying to escape something, and when you do, you get your ship and then you're trying to escape this maze, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so another mechanic that China shot in there, so it's quite good.
I'm looking forward to playing this through Kyle.
I think you like it. I love the cinematics. Like they're really cool. It's really well done.
It looks amazing. Yeah. Everything I've seen of it just looks incredible. They really went all out with the graphics, eh?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, so excited. Man.
That's it. I'm done.
Well, I'll take over.
Go for it.
So apparently my quest for clothes in CyberPunk is quite legendary now, according to some people. So I've got this little mission of where I'm running through the world of CyberPunk and trying to collect all the legendary or unique, iconic clothes. Because why not? I want to change the way I look, and I quite like the clothes in CyberPunk. I want to get new hats. Now there's all these different sets you can get, and they all look pretty cool. My character's wearing the corpo set, but that you can get.
I feel like he's been wearing that for a while. I feel like he's been wearing that for a while now, though.
Yeah. They see it's old news. It's time to get the next set. Next set on the list is called a rocker set.
Oh.
So now I'm getting everything for the rockers, and each of these clothing places that you find them have their own. They tell their own little story without actually telling a story. So all these rocker people are in very strange places, like high up on buildings or in cages, where everyone around them is dead, and the person who's wearing the clothes is like dead over a set of drums, and there's just guitars everywhere. So clearly it's like the gig was too good and everyone just died. And that seems to be the general theme.
I like the opposite way though. It was so bad they killed everybody. Someone just went, I can't listen to you guys anymore, and killed them all.
Yeah, they could be. So today at lunch, I decided, right, I need to get these pants, the rocker pants, because I've got in the glasses, the aviators. I've got in the cool leather jacket. I've got in the rocker bra, which is what you need. Now I need to get the pants. That's next on the list. The pants is in this cage on the side of a building, in this complete cage. Like the person's in the cage and they've got signs up. They were protesting about something and then clearly fell through the cage on top.
Oh.
So
and lost their pants.
Well, they're still wearing the pants. You loot the body. You go and you go, oh, this dead person doesn't need pants anymore. Pick them up, give them a bit of a wash, put them on. Oh, these fit quite nicely. So in order to get into this cage, it says that you need 2 things. You either need double jump or you need to have a strong unlocking or forcing open ability of doors. So that gives you the 2 ways to get into the cage. But if you don't have those abilities, typical RPG is that there's always other ways to get in if you don't have those abilities. The one is to scale up the side of the building and then kind of bunny hop and then crouch underneath air vents and then crawl along and then jump down into the cage from the top. But I found in CyberPunk that there's fall damage by falling off the side of the building, landing on the sidewalk with all the pedestrians walking past me and landing in a splatter of blood, my own blood, on the side of the thing, and then having pedestrians swear at me because I fell on top of them.
Fair enough.
That's inconsiderate.
Oh,
Yeah. Some person in a business suit drops down from the sky, falls on the pavement, interrupts your commute. Of course, you're going to be mad at them.
it sounds like city life, to be honest, Kyle.
It's just a normal day. So I pick myself up, give myself a bit of healing, fix my legs that are clearly broken after that fall, and try again and get into the cage. And I've managed to get into the cage from the top and fall down. And I managed to find this person, pull their pants off. And because I'm playing a girl, they're hot pants. Whereas if you're playing a guy, they're like they're jeans.
Oh,
with,
interesting.
like ripped jeans.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, I got my hot pants. I'm quite stoked. They're level 30 requirements, so I can't wear them yet. But I have my hot pants. And I'm standing in the cage going, right, I don't have double jump and I can't unlock the door. Am I going to also just die in this cage and someone else is going to come along and pick up my pants?
And steal your pants. Oh.
So I'm a bit lost.
Are you stuck there at the moment?
I managed to jiggy my way out, like kind of by bouncing along the things that are there, because there's a table there and there's like signposts that are fallen down from these people that were protesting in the cage.
This is a big cage.
It's like a massive, it's like the size of our apartment cage. It's where electricity runs outside of the building.
It's like a container, isn't it, almost?
Like a container, but in a cage with like electricity things. So it's typically on the side of a building where they'd have all their wires and power boards and things like that. So yeah, these people were protesting and the one person fell through the cage, couldn't get out and died. And they're surrounded by empty bottles of alcohol, which is clearly what they're how they drowned their sorrows about the fact that they couldn't leave. But I managed to kind of wiggle my way between jumping on the signs and the tables and the boxes against the wall. And I'm sure that's probably not the way you're supposed to get out, but it worked. So I am free. I have hot pants and I need to take them home and give them a wash.
Yes, you absolutely do. So did you take advantage of the glitchiness then to get yourself out unharmed?
Yes, I did, I think.
Good on you.
So yeah, use the tools that the game gives you, even if the tools is because the game is broken.
Even if the tools are accidental?
Yep.
Kingsman understands that well.
So yeah. So now I have some shiny new pants, which I can't wear yet, but I'm going to wear them in the future. And I'm just made my way out the cage and I'm standing on top of the cage quite triumphantly, looking at the peons walking below me along Night City. And I'm wondering if I could jump down again, maybe splatter on someone's head for a bit.
Are they shiny pants?
Are they purple pants?
They're not shiny. They're not. They might be purple. We'll have to have a look.
I think you need to check.
I'll take a screenshot and I'll show
The
you.
people want to know in the chat.
The people want to
And they also want to know why Dunkley's are so obsessed with pants.
The reason you play games is to get new hats and pants. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
And when you're playing an RPG, you look at someone, you go, that guy's got nice pants, and I just happen to be a thief. And I'm going to sneak up behind them, and the person's not even going to notice, but whoop, whoop, your pants are now my pants. And I'm going to walk away in the opposite direction.
Is this real life you're talking now or in game?
Okay, so a game story there. So that's my little quick cyberpunk story about finding pants. But I'm quite impressed. These stories they're just situational stories, because you look around and you can see the mini story that it's being told about finding these clothes. And because it's the rocker set, it's all around like people who've protested or people who have kind of done a gig and they've all been murdered at the gig or they've kind of died. It's hilarious.
How do you find out about these pants or clothes?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm using a guide to look at where these pants are and try to figure out where, because each one has a little, like it could be here, but if you've done this mission, it could be here. And if you haven't done this mission, then this won't spawn yet type thing.
Ah, okay.
So it's also, I'm also using it as a way to walk around Night City and get into areas I normally wouldn't have gone with missions and that. And you end up seeing and just finding some really random things. So there's lots of cool little things hidden away. You find like people that are homeless and they're sitting on a box, and as soon as you give them money, they stand up and their box contains like a little story about their life.
Ah, cool.
And it's just interesting just to see, like, it's the person who's, they lost everything. They got kicked out of their apartment and now they're asking their friend if they can sleep on the couch. And their friend is basically like, who's this? New number, who this? And they go, dude, we went to school together. We've been best friends for years. And it's just like no reply, just ... And you go, oh, that's a bit harsh. Dude's fallen on hard times and his friend's not helping him.
Wow.
So there's lots of just little things like that, which just make the game that much more immersive, realistic.
Full. Yeah, it's full, isn't it?
Yeah,
And that's a CD Projekt Red thing, right?
I think so. It's incredible.
So you're looking forward to the manga, whatever's going to be coming out, the anime?
Oh, yeah, the anime, definitely. It looks amazing.
For CyberPunk?
Yeah, for Cyberpunk 2077.
cool.
Anime coming out.
I didn't know.
Yeah, there's an anime series, is it, or a movie? I think it's a series.
I think it's a series, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Amazon series, isn't it?
Set in Night City.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to look awesome. Yeah, so I found my pants. I'm quite stoked.
Wow. At least one of them's found some pants.
I beat the cage.
Well done, you.
Now my next mission is to go find some shoes.
Ah,
Some
does that-
rocker shoes.
Complete the set?
And that completes the set, yep.
Cool.
And then it'll be on to the next set, wandering around looking for some more pants.
What other sets are you aware of?
So there's a techie set, there's a fixer set, you can get Johnny Silverhand's clothes.
I've got those. It's part of the mission, you get those.
Oh, cool, okay.
There's actually one missable bit as well, so you make sure you get it. When you're doing one
yep.
of the apartments, you have to go and
okay.
look in a chest or something, then you can find his pants, maybe?
Ooh,
Should call this show the pants show or something. But yeah.
the Pants podcast.
Yes.
So yeah, there's the Johnny set, there's the
Because there's actually
techie
an
set.
achievement for getting all of his stuff.
Oh, cool,
So if you want the
okay.
achievement, then just double check
Yeah, just
on the
make sure.
missable. Yeah.
Cool, I will do. And yeah, there's like the net running set. So basically every sort of industry or its own
Talent
little
or whatever. Yeah.
talent gets its set of clothes. So I'm currently wearing the corpo set with some cool glasses, a cool jacket, the business slacks, and then I've got my biker boots.
Oh, cool.
Of course you have.
Because the corpo shoes only spawn after you've done a certain mission in the story, the actual game stories, and I haven't gotten there yet. So it's been interesting. And the interesting thing about this is that every time you pick up the clothes, it rolls random attributes for it. So it's a legendary set with the name and the quote, but the actual attributes like the armor amount and the abilities it gives you, it decides on pickup depending on what your level is.
Okay,
so-
interesting.
So you've not been tempted to go max level and then pick everything up?
Yeah.
No, because I want to get them and then upgrade them.
Okay.
Use the crafting to upgrade, because then I think it's more personal. I found these pants and I stitched them together myself.
Yep. That's cool. I like that idea.
So yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. Just the fact that all the attributes on all the weapons, the clothes, things like that, is all just generated on pickup based on your character, like your abilities and your level and things like that.
Are you tempted to go and buy the book that's out there?
Ooh, it would
'Cause
be a
there's
very nice book.
Yeah, there's a book with all the information in there. And it has a ridiculous amount of information in there as well.
Yeah, and the pictures in there would be fantastic.
Yeah, Kinsman got it. He says it's very cool. And it kind of gives you a lot of the information about the missions. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, kind of like almost like a walkthrough, an official walkthrough.
Yeah, it's a guide. It's a guide, but not in that specific. But it does tell you the best way of doing when to do certain missions and kind of the best way of getting most out of the game.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah, I might look at it, see if it's available secondhand on
I'll be on
eBay or
eBay
something.
somewhere. Yeah,
Someone will have a sealed copy that they're just like, I'm moving, I don't care, I just
that's
want to
right.
get rid of it.
Here, have it. $5. That's fine. I'll pay postage. Just take it
Yeah.
off my hands. Yeah.
Well, I'll take it off your hands. $5. I have $5. So yeah,
So cool.
that's my story. Next.
Next. Simone?
Next.
Lee.
Oh, me again.
Lee.
Carl.
Oh,
Oh, Carl, I thought you only had one story.
2 stories.
Oh, okay.
have we got a Naraka
Right.
story?
Well,
Yes, I do.
Cool.
let's be efficient because I'm fading fast.
Okay, well, I played Driver San Francisco.
How
Yes,
is
this
it?
is the game I was expecting you to talk about today.
Ah, well, this is what I played yesterday. I've been playing all week. I've had a whole week worth of gaming to talk about.
I know.
So I played this game back in 2014, and I don't know why or how I got this game. I was talking to Kinsman about it. He plays it on disc,
Oh,
and I'm playing
wow.
it digitally, but I don't remember ever buying it. So I must have picked it up when it was, I don't know, sale or something randomly. And I've gone through, and there's like 8 missions. I think I've done like 2 missions, 2.5 missions. And it's an open world set in San Francisco, and it's kind of cool because the idea of the game is when you're in it, you go and take over people's cars, and you drive around as that person almost, or that helping that person do their race, or helping the police do their thing. It's really strange. It's what we were talking about yesterday. So actually, what the story is you're in a coma, and it's all in your mind what's happening.
Huh. Okay.
Cool.
What a
Yeah.
twist.
What a twist! Exactly, it's kind of cool, and the graphics are good for like a. Well, I don't know how old it is, but at least a 10-year-old game. I would have said. I don't think it's 20. When I got it in 2014, it wasn't new. The graphics are actually pretty good. Like it's really well done. The controls are fine. And what me and Kinson were doing was multiplayer stuff, because there's a multiplayer for completing like 10 races. There's like stage races. There's I think there's like 4 different types of racing you can do. Where you've got to do 10 times the multiplayer. And it's really funny when because I think me and Kinsman were pretty much the same level, so it was very close. He would normally win, but I'd be right behind him, or vice versa. Like it was always really close races.
Cool.
And then we get some random person joining. So I think it's coming out. It's coming out at the end of next month. It's disappearing off the online services are going.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's why everyone's jumping in. That's what they were trying to get the multiplayer.
Yep.
So to get this random, so you had to finish top 3. So if there's 3 of us racing, it's fine because you can kind of mess around.
Yes.
But if there's 4 of you racing, which happened once or twice, it's like, oh, we actually have to beat this person because we're going to have trouble and have to redo the race again. Like,
Yep.
it's cool.
Wait,
It's,
but do you have to win so many in a row?
no, it's top 3.
Okay.
So with us 2 of us playing, it doesn't matter who wins as long as we just keep finishing the races.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
And we actually found that you don't actually have to finish the race because Kingsman got kicked out one of the races, is disconnected from live, and the race it just pinged. It pinged the race complete for him. But I was stuck. I had to complete the race though because I was stuck in the race. I was like, what the?
Go around the rest of the lap all by yourself.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of people to drive into because there's tons of cars on the road,
Oh,
like tons
Oh,
of
okay.
civilians on there. And it's some cool stuff. So when you're driving, you can kind of you basically smash up your car so badly you have to change cars to another one. But also if you're driving along, you go, oh, that car's got a really good car. I'll just change cars to that car. And there's a whole kind of button you press to jump cars.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. And I've done it
That's a neat
into
idea.
a lorry one time, a big truck one time, which wasn't very good. That was quite slow. And I was like, oh no. And then I had to change again quickly to get into something that's actually quick. And then, and it's quite easy to make yourself crash. The physics are a little bit off sometimes. So you can drive along and hit somebody and that's fine. Or you can drive along, hit them, and then they spin around and they crash. Like there's no real skill to it. It's just a complete random event that happens.
So the game's just like, oh, no, you crash.
And now you crash. That's right. Yeah, I'll just put you against a wall. Yeah, you're like, all right, awesome. So, yeah.
I've not heard of this driver
Driver
series.
San Francisco. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I picked it up. And it's cool. It's fun to drive around in.
It does sound like good fun.
Yeah. The multiplayers are all quite different as well. So you have one which is like you have to get to checkpoints, and there's 2 of you or 2 or 3 of you racing, and the one with the most checkpoints wins. So whoever hits
yeah.
it first, the person behind them has to hit it before the checkpoint disappears, and it will
Ah,
kind of go
yep.
red and start flashing. But what you can do is you can jump to catch up with somebody. But obviously, if you do that, you miss the checkpoint. So there's a kind of like a skill of trying to keep up with the person or overtake them, and also not trash your car so your car stops, but keeping close enough so you can still get the checkpoint. But then you might jump in front of them. I'll jump in front of them and try and leave them behind. And then you can use a skill where you can actually make the person crash. If you can sit on top of that person's car and press A for long enough, you can make them spin out by pulsing them, which is also quite a cool trick and kind of annoying because you just end up crashing again. You're like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, and there's lots of jump stuff because it's in San Francisco, so it's all hilly.
Ah, yes.
So you jump driving along the hill, and you take off, and then you land, and there's a truck, and you just stop. Or you land. I landed on top of Kingsman at one point yesterday. I was driving as well, and I was actually just carrying me along for a while on the back of it. Yeah, it's nuts.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. I think it's delisted though. I don't think it actually exists anymore. You can't get it unless you got a disc. I think it's been delisted sadly.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool. I haven't got all the multiplayer, and Kinsman used me and then left me again as usual. But that's kind of normal.
You'd think you'd learn after the first time.
I know. Yeah. I like that game. I remember playing it at the time when it came out. I really enjoyed playing it, and then just stopped playing it. So I might go back and complete it, and just go back and do all the main missions, the single player missions at least.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah.
So because I know the servers are being turned off, does that mean that the single player missions disappear?
No, but I guess all the multiplayer stuff disappears. No, I think the single player should still work. Yeah, I don't think it will care. Also, one of the single player missions I was doing yesterday was you can take over control of 2 different cars, and you had to help them finish first and second. But you're racing against, like, say 10 cars or 8 cars or something. But 2 of the cars are really fast. And what the idea is I was doing was getting one of the cars into the front and then flicking back to the one who's in, like, third or fourth. And then getting back into the front. And then the one that was left in front would drop back again. So you keep jumping back and forth between the cars. And it's really off-putting because you have no idea where this car is that's behind you. You just press the right button and it flicks you back. And you're like, all right, okay. And you just try not to crash. And it took me like about half a dozen goes because I kept kind of getting one guy into first and then getting the second person, crashing with the second person, or crashing with the person. And I'm like, oh, no, it's a complete nightmare. But it's a real kind of, it's kind of cool, kind of little trick to, quite an interesting way of playing it. Trying to get 2 people to finish first place and second place, not just one person. And it's a father and son, so there's always talking going on as well. Like, depending on who in the car, they have different conversations as they're kind of trying not to die, basically. Watch my car and all that. Yeah, it's cool.
That sounds great. What a unique, because that's pretty unique.
Yeah, I don't know any other game like it. No. And you can jump into any car. So I was when you do like a free run, you can jump into someone's car, and then you have a conversation with the person in the car.
As one does.
Don't mind me, I'm just taking over your car to go and get somewhere almost. And they're like, oh yeah, it's fine. And then you start having accidents and stuff. And they're like, hey, watch my car, don't crash my car. It's so weird. Like it's like almost accepted that you jump into their car.
Well, I mean, if it's in the dude's mind, then how many times do you get into fights in your dreams?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You don't. You just dream, and whatever happens in your dream, everyone just goes along with. They're just like, oh yeah, this is completely normal.
Exactly. Yes. So when I first jumped into the single player, I'd not played it for ages, and it actually does like a video kind of montage of what's happened.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool, and it does it in like an old 70s. Like there's like 3 different people on the screen sliding in, and there's like says words, then it goes back and slides in somebody else and says more words. It's like, oh, that's good because I have no idea what's going on. I haven't played this game for years, so it's kind of cool as well. So it does like a video show basically.
More games need to have that feature.
They do, yeah, just to refresh.
You haven't played us for a bit. Here's the story.
Exactly. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need that in life, definitely.
Yeah. The one problem is the handbrake's not A, it's B. And A is change car.
Oh, okay. So you're going around a corner, you're trying to skid, and suddenly you're in a different car.
And then you float out. Because what you do is you press A and you float out of the car. And you just see your car crash into the side. You're like, oh, great. So you're going to take it for a car. So I had to keep my finger on B the whole time because I kept pressing A and jumping out of the car. I was like, oh, I've done it again. Yeah.
Because, you tap A and then you kick the back out and into the corner you go.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're going too fast. You're like, oh, handbrake quick. Kind of trying to get the car to go around the corner. Yeah, no, just jump out of the car. It's all good.
You're like, it's okay. We'll just take out those civilians.
Yes. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's cool. There you go. Short and sweet. It's good fun. It's fun. Yeah.
Short and sweet.
Simone?
Okay, so I started a new DLC this week. I started Lego Champions for Forza 4.
Oh, cool.
I think this should be the whole of Forza should be Lego.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Give me. Why did they come out with a Forza game, a AAA Forza game that is just Lego, not a DLC?
Do you know that game's
just
like
Lego.
30 hours or something though? Like that a DLC is insane. Yeah. If you want to complete it all, it's nuts. There's
a lot of things to collect.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm enjoying it more than normal Forza.
Yeah.
I've only played an hour, but if I could rate it this early, I would like. Sorry, I should start from the beginning. You actually get a block of land that's empty, and you have to complete races and do certain challenges.
So it's not just any land though; it's the green squares of Lego square land.
That's right. Yeah, sorry. Lego land. Green blocks. So that's your land, and you have to complete challenges and races to earn blocks. And you slowly build up your house. Now, I would, at this early age, I'd give this game a 5 out of 5 if only as you ticked off these challenges, your house slowly built up instead of having these milestones.
Yes.
And when you hit the milestone, it plonks a house there. So I think that would be a lot more fun to do that. But otherwise, I want to say it's a 5 out of 5 game. It's
I
just
love
good
the
fun.
way it starts.
Yeah.
Is that you're looking at like normal Britain, and then suddenly you just like ramp into the Lego world,
Yes.
and then it's all crazy just driving around as you're coming to the festival, and there's aliens and dinosaurs and all sorts of cool things.
Yeah, no, that's right. There is an alien ship that crashes.
So good.
Super, super good.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's all I have to say really. Good fun. The whole game should be like that.
Have you got many of the cars?
I have a mini that it gave me.
Oh, yeah, the mini you started, don't you? Yeah.
I landed really hard on something and it took the wheels off the top of my head.
Roof.
You know the ones? Yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, they disappeared. But that's the only car I have. I'm not sure how to get the others actually.
Oh, it's all the same. You're right. It's just do races. I think you
Just
complete...
do races and you receive cars?
Yeah, because there's all different types of races you do. Yeah, and you receive different cars. Yeah.
Okay, because I've done 5 races or so, but I
Okay.
haven't gotten
This
cars.
DLC is ridiculous. It's like a game,
Okay.
basically. It's insane.
But yeah, it's its own full game.
I haven't completed it yet. I haven't got enough blocks to get the final item
Okay.
on the thing, and I've got a ridiculous amount of blocks.
Okay. Well, so far I'm enjoying it, and I'm making progress towards the true achievement target, which is July racing
Oh,
achievements.
the racing game. That's right. I've got 3 of them or something. Without
Yeah.
realizing it, yeah.
Yeah. So you only have 2 more achievements to go if you want the little gold badge.
Oh, cool. I get that. Easy. I'm going to go
Yeah.
and play single player driver, so yeah.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, just making little bits of progress on that, having fun in the meantime.
It's cool. It's well put together. It's very well made and kind of works.
It is.
It's really good.
The racing track's quite cool as well. They're in the corner.
Yes. And I like that the ramps have a little boost. That's quite
Just
fun.
to ping you along, yeah.
That's
I like the
right.
point-to-point ones are quite cool. So you go from a point, it's like a flag to a flag, and it's cross-country.
Yes.
They're
I
quite
tried
interesting.
one of those.
Yeah, you've got to work out the routes. Like you do it a couple of times to work out where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good fun. They're good
Yeah.
fun.
But you get like achievements, like there's blocks. You get one for doing it in certain cars, like in certain Lego cars, doing from A to B. You
Yeah.
get special points for doing it.
I saw that, but got a bit frustrated because I didn't know how to get cars.
Yeah, just keep driving.
Keep driving.
Keep driving.
Just keep
Just
driving.
do all
Thanks,
the
Dory.
races. Yeah, just kidding, story.
Thanks, Dory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might just do Fall Guys real quick.
Yes.
I don't really like this game. I've decided. I find
Is it because you're no good at it?
Oh, I just find it really frustrating. I'm better than Kingsman. I found out tonight. Because me and Kingsman played quickly a bit of duo, and he wasn't very good. He couldn't get past certain levels, and
Okay, so when we're doing the team,
don't have
four-player
Kingsman on your
team,
side though. No.
don't bring Kingsman in.
No,
Gotcha.
Well, no, as an opposition person, it's fine. If you want someone to beat against, I don't know. I don't see the enjoyment of the game because
Yeah.
like they've got this currently. They're just finished, but there was a really easy way of getting an achievement of doing 5 wins in a row.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't really care.
How do you do it?
Oh, there's a really easy. Well, it says easy, but we didn't actually do it, so it's lies. But there's a really easy way of completing this one round and winning it each time, because it's a single round, and what it is, you have to go and pick up these cookies and drop in a hole. Which
Okay.
sounds easy, but there's these
Yes.
guys which defend the cookies, that touch you and put you in prison.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you got to jump on a lock in the middle to unlock the people. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. But if you press
You
the left
unlock-
button on your controller, it makes
Oh,
you
so it's-
invisible.
Oh, is that a glitch?
No, it's supposed to be like that. I can't.
Okay. So hang on. So it's a team one, is it?
It's a team one. It's 8 versus 4. So there's 8 people picking up
Oh.
cookies and 4 people picking up or trying to pick up people, I guess.
Okay, so it's kind of like that game called, oh no, I don't know what it's called, but you have to flush a toilet. So you have the bad kids and they run around. If they tag you, you have to stand with your arms out like this.
Oh, pretty much, yeah. But you go into a prison in this one. You go to like an
Okay.
area which locks you away. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know why I went down that
No,
rabbit
that
hole.
was quite interesting. Yeah, so Kins was, it's really easy to get you 5 in a row because you need to win 5 games in a row. And that was a really easy way of doing it. But we didn't do it, though. I was like, it's just lies. People just tell lies.
Right.
And then we went into some like the more round ones, and some of the rounds are just stupid. I think that's the problem. Yeah,
But
I don't
it's
know.
fun,
It just
though.
doesn't do it. No, why is it fun? Explain to me
'Cause
what's fun. I don't win, so it's not fun.
Because it's funny.
It's not
the
funny.
little bean that runs around.
No,
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
falls off things.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
then-
get different gears
Sure.
to put on your face.
Yeah, I've got my one from Game Pass. I'm wearing that.
Oh, the
yeah.
Robo Rabbit.
Robo-
I still
Rabbit?
need to get that myself.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe it's fun with lots of people, but it just doesn't do it for me.
Okay, we'll try organize lots of people
Okay.
and we'll all jump into Fall Guys at one point
Yeah.
and see if we can convince you that this game is fun.
Okay. It's a bit like that stupid Gang Beasts game as well. Don't care about that game. I've played that quite a lot and don't care.
Lee
I
doesn't
know-
like losing.
I noticed you
I like-
keep pinging achievements in Gang Beasts though for someone who doesn't
Oh
care.
yeah, because there was ways of getting. If you go on certain maps, there's ways of getting achievements. Like there's a way of following an achievement tracker thing to do it.
Isn't it incredible that now Lee's got so much more time on his hand? He's become an achievement hunter.
Achievement hunter. That's right.
Man.
Yeah. I don't know. That's Gang Beasts. I played it quite a bit, trying right and kind of get. Everyone loves this game, but I just find it stupid because there's no real logic to it. Like you can play a game and you can be awesome, but then one thing goes wrong and that's it. It's all over. Like there's no leeway.
Yeah, but think about how you just described the round you were playing with Kingsman. You have to pick up cookies and
Yes.
put them in holes, and other
Yes.
people are trying to put you in prison.
Yeah. Exactly. It's stupid.
Are the people that are putting you in prison, are they another team?
Yes.
Or are they AI?
No, I think they're another
Ah.
team. But making yourself invisible and walking is fine because they can't see you, so they can't get you. But the problem
Right.
is you need more. So we're doing it, and he's like, "Oh, just make sure you don't get caught." I was like, "Okay." So the first time I had no idea what he meant. I thought he said just press left button and you go invisible. So I pressed it, thinking I was invisible. What he actually said was, hold your finger on left button while you're walking, and then you'll be invisible. That's what he should have said to me, not press left. Because I pressed it and went, oh, I'm invisible now, great. And then walked on and got caught. I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. I'm invisible. It's like, no, you have to get your finger on the button. I was like, oh. And that was after the first game we failed miserably at, because,
Oh, that's so
Because
funny.
Lee didn't know how to go invisible.
No, because instructions were bad. And then I did work it out, but then everyone got caught except me. And in the end, I was the only person picking up cookies. Everybody, including Kingsman, had been caught and were stuck in this thing. And I had to go and try and rescue them. But the problem was all the baddies had just stood around the lock.
Of course.
And even though I'm invisible, it doesn't make any difference because I have to go invisible at some point when I jump. Like, I have to go invisible at some point. And then at that point, they got me. And then we all lost. I was like, but this is not easy. This is just a nightmare. This is not...
Lee doesn't like losing.
No, I hate losing. No, God, no. I'm surprised you didn't say that. Of course
That's why he likes Naraka.
That's why I like Naraka, because I feel awesome. Talking Naraka,
Oh, yes. This
how cool
is
is that? How much
Such
fun is
a
that
such a
game?
good segue. So I've managed to pull Perky Turkey into Naraka.
Oh, it'd be his game, wouldn't it? Just
And
run ahead and kill things.
The interesting thing, right, just to go a bit nerdy and technical, was that this game caused issues with his Xbox like you wouldn't believe. Like starting up the game, he disconnected from party chat, then his Xbox rebooted. It was just an issue to get
know-
working.
I had an issue with a game this week, and it had a memory video issue.
Huh.
Lack of video memory issue was what came up. And I can't remember what game it was.
Interesting.
But it kicked me out completely. It just went, nah. I had to
Yeah.
restart the Xbox.
I wonder if maybe they've pushed a patch to it and it's just broken the world.
Broken something, yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, I pulled him in. He was doing the tutorial. He crashed, didn't finish the tutorial. Then I pulled him into a game and I basically said to him, jaw blades. Grab jaw blades. You'll always win. He picked up jaw blades and we got to the second team almost every game we played.
Nice.
And the only reason we lost and didn't come first was because one of us would get caught
By more
outside
than
the
one
circle
person. Yeah.
or we would get ganged upon by like this. It was really interesting. One game we were playing duos, but 3 people were the last ones left alive, which was quite strange. So maybe we were in the trios, but they only put 2 of us in. Because I remember I got ganged up with 3 people who just then stood around my corpse. Oh, okay. They aren't
Chatting.
fighting each other.
Interesting.
But I said to him, jaw blades. Jaw blades is the way. You pick up jaw blades. But I found another thing with this game, katanas.
Yeah, katanas are good, yes.
You do
cannons are good.
the right button is the quick attack, and then the left button or the right trigger is the big attack that knocks them backwards. So if someone's getting into your face, you quick attack and then you knock them backwards onto their bum, and then you dash forward and then you can quick attack while they're getting up. Very cool.
I discovered
Nunchucks.
blocking. If you get blocked, you can drop your weapon as well.
Yes, I've done that a few times and ended up
Yes.
punching people in the face.
That's right. Yes, there's an achievement for killing someone with melee though, which I got
Yeah, I need to grab
Nice.
that.
because someone knocked my weapon out of my hand. I almost killed them almost though, so I was kind of lucky enough to do the last few punches to get rid of them.
Nice. I need to learn how to block because I just attack.
Hey, what's block? It's not B, is it?
No, it's left button, I think.
Left button. Yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah,
left
for
button.
blocking.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because B's crap. Run.
Yeah.
Because the controls are weird.
Oh,
Yes.
so bad. You can clearly see it's a PC game that they've tried hard to port to Xbox, eh? But yeah, dual blades, and he was like a machine. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. To see your young Padawan just take your advice and run.
Yes. Destroy that way.
Yes. But nunchucks, katanas, and daggers, I've learned are also really
Yeah, I've had
good.
daggers, but I think I prefer because I went from daggers to because I had legendary daggers. I thought, oh, cool, I'll use these rather than using my dual blades. Yeah, I died. It was a bit sad. So yeah, the spear's pretty good as well. I found the spear very handy one time.
Spear's okay.
Yeah.
The worst one is the great sword.
Oh
Don't.
yeah, I had great sword and died horribly one time.
Great swords are terrible, absolutely terrible. And then the bows and arrows and the muskets and those type of ranged weapons, terrible.
No,
terrible.
because one time I had a game and I was stuck, and all I had was I picked up a pistol and a bow and arrow, and I could not find any melee weapons whatsoever. And the musket worked really well. You just have to keep moving. That's the only problem with it, because you obviously can't do melee. So I had to keep running away from the person, turning around and shooting them, and then running away again, then shooting them because they kept running at me. And I managed to kill quite a few people doing that. And then I think like, I don't know if I won it. I came like second or something. Because I was with Tony, and Tony had died at some point, and because I couldn't help her because I had muskets, it wasn't great. Wasn't a great game, but I managed to come second for muskets until I got ganged on by like 3 people. That's right, I got ganged on by loads of people at one point in the end. That's what killed me
Nice.
off. Yeah, I don't know if it was luck or skill, but muskets are okay,
I
and
don't
you
know.
get
I've
20
never-
bullets, so it's a decent amount of bullets as well.
Yeah, I've never found them useful at all. I've always just thrown them away as soon as I get them.
Oh, the cannon's good. If you're fighting somebody and I shoot the cannon in there, I don't damage you, I only damage the enemy.
Oh, okay.
So if you're just watching from distance, you just keep shooting cannon at a person, you kill them, and you won't get hurt because there's no friendly fire.
Yeah, there's no friendly fire.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty clever.
So that was handy, just to have as a backup the cannon.
Yeah, you can just park off in the bushes and just blow
Just
apart
shoot
the
people.
other
You don't have to be
people.
very close. So you go, oh, I don't need to be very close. I can just kind of shoot vaguely over there, and it's an area effect one, so that's quite good.
Oh, nice. Okay. Must try the cannons at some point.
Just
but
as
yeah.
a backup, yeah.
I've learned how the saps work and how to pull up your sojus or whatever they are that you add to your character. You know, those things that give you attack and health and all the rest.
Oh yes,
Like
Yeah.
figured out the best way to get those in. Because the first time when you spawn, you pick them up and it's all like resist
random,
melee
isn't
or
it?
resist
Yes, that's right.
ranged.
Yeah.
You go, oh, this is useless. No one's coming at me with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, what I do is I pick them all up to start with, and then when I find ones I want, I start kind of working out. But initially, I just pick them all up. I'm like, well, they'll be better than having nothing there, so I just pick it up anyway.
Pick it all up.
Just spam
Yep.
pick up, spam X.
Yep, just run around spamming X until you find something exciting.
Yep.
Typically blue or purple dual blades.
Yes.
And then you've basically won the game.
Have you played the other different types of events? Like the
I've played the Shadow Surge one, which is the very
Yes.
small area with I think only 16 people. That
Yep.
is
What's
a
that
great
like?
game mode
I haven't played
because
that
there's it gives you a lot of legendary items.
Ooh.
A lot of gold items drop because it's a smaller area and there's fewer people. You end up finding these chests that look like turtle shells that just float, and they just everything that comes out of them is just golden.
Lovely. Golden. Excellent.
It's so like gold daggers and gold spears and everything, so it's perfect.
I played the Bloodborne one, I think it's called. The one where you're on your own and it's multiple killing. I think I talked about it last week.
Oh, yeah,
So that's
yeah.
quite
I
good.
still need to play that.
Yeah, you
one.
should do it. It's fun because it was one of the you have to like do 10 of this or something. Play this game, you get some things, hats or something. I did it as
get
one off.
hats.
Yeah, that's cool. Simone, are you going to jump in?
Yes, I am.
Well,
When
off
are you going to
go.
jump in?
Sometime before the end of the month.
Okay.
Yes, no, I do plan to. I just need to get around to it.
It'll be the 5th game you start, isn't it?
Maybe. As it stands now, I've only started 1 game this month, and I had planned to do 5. But I thought that the Lego DLC would count as 1.
But it doesn't.
But it doesn't. So I have 4 new games to start this month. And then next month, I'm starting another game.
That's right. Yeah, that's going to really hurt your percentages, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Did you pick up like a really quick game, like a baby game? Just say, well, I started this game and I've completed it.
Finished it.
Yeah, but you forget that I'm trying to overtake Rebecca's ratio
that's right.
before the end of the month. So no easy games.
What's it called? Avatar's no good then.
Avatar's no good. No, but thank you though for thinking of me.
I'm trying. I was going to say, so I was re-listening to I was randomly going for a podcast and it started playing our review of the June E3 stuff, the event, Xbox event. We talked about Naraka really, really quickly. And we all said it looks like quite good fun, like Melee playing Melee Battle Royale sounds real good fun. And we kind of we're quick because we knew nothing about the game.
Yep.
But then at the very, very end, we all said, and we kind of went to what games we like, and then also we went, but actually that Naraka one looks really interesting. And that's kind of almost how it finished. So I think out of all those games that have come out, that's actually been the best game I think out of like recent times of just fun and
and
just easy
pick
to
up and
play. And yeah, exactly. So I thought it was quite interesting. We did mention it, but not really. But it just went, looks really cool, actually. That could be quite good fun.
And
It is interesting to go back and see what we thought, whether we thought we'd like it.
I just put it on because I was just kind of listening, just randomly listening and stuff. Oh, yeah, I might listen to this. I was halfway through anyway, so
Yeah.
I always find it re-listening stuff's quite interesting. See how right we were or not.
Yes. Us with our record of being 100% factual.
Correct. We're always right.
We are always right.
At that moment.
Everyone on Saturday said so.
Yes, that's right.
And that's all my games.
Yeah, no.
So-
Microsoft Sudoku I've been playing as well. I don't think that really counts.
No. I noticed you will play a game and then you'll go like, nah, dude, I'm off. And then I'll have a look on the guard and there's Lee playing Sudoku.
On my phone, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gone to bed. Sudoku
Hey,
time.
I'm trying to get every single, there's 3, what do you call them? Puzzles a day. So
Yes.
every single day for a whole month, do all 3 of them. And you get 2 achievements. One of them is obviously to complete them all, which is good. And also you get diamond, which is because you've maxed out all the points for that month as well. So once I've done that, I can then chill out because then you just got to get bronze, which is 10 bronzes. So you've got to do 10 months worth of it, basically. And then silver, I think, is 8, and then gold's like 6. I think that's how it works. So this time next year, is that right? I think it works out. The month before actually it'll be. I think it's 11 bronze ones you have to get.
Man.
I don't think it's 12. I think it's 11.
Okay, good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks. I know the bronze is actually quite easy to get. That's like 5 days of solid Sudoku, and you can get bronze.
Aren't you Sudoku'd out after that?
No, I'm getting much better though. I've got really good. I can do the expert one quite well now on my own, just working it out.
Without needing
Like,
help.
make no mistakes. Because if I make a mistake, it doesn't give you like the extra bonus points.
Yeah.
And if I do it with no mistakes, I can normally do it with no mistakes now. Sudoku master.
Well done. Yeah.
Fantastic. Good job.
That's it. That's all we got, I think.
I think that's all we got. So yeah, that's us for tonight. So that's our show, guys. Remember to pay the fee if you found this exciting or interesting. Share it with your friends. Consider supporting us on Patreon if you like what we do. And check out our website. And tune in next week for our game giveaway. Almost forgot about that.
Again.
Can't forget
never
about
forgot
that. But we're not going to forget about it this time. We are doing it. It's something we remember because it's in our calendar now.
Yes, that's right. It's in the
So
Oh, good job.
it's in the rundown.
yes, indeed. Check out our website. That's where we live, guys. But if you
Alright.
want to follow us individually,
Wait, and don't forget to follow us on YouTube and actually make it public so we know as well.
yes. Yes, indeed. Make it public. Scream from the rooftops that you follow us on YouTube. Get a tattoo. I think then you'll win. It's the month of PC Game Pass if you get a tattoo of us. Mr. Lee, where can they find you?
I am Lee Howard on Twitter and Xbox, and Lee Howard25 on Twitch. I'm still waiting. I'm now doing. I've actually got my 3 out of 4 for the affiliate, but I
Ooh,
need
okay,
more
what do you-
people.
What more
Oh, okay.
subscribers?
Yeah, I need 20 people. Tell your
Ooh,
friends.
okay.
Make fake accounts. Do something.
Okay, Simone, off we go to make accounts.
Yep.
Sure.
Sure.
I am Jim Bean NZ on Xbox and Twitter.
And you can find me at Zarkras on Xbox and Twitter. So thank you guys for listening. We've been the Xbox Cast, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. Give me a moment.
All right, give me a sec.
Give everyone a sec.
There are some real high quality ones today, or this week.
This week was great. Oh, we didn't talk about Halo. We played Halo.
Oh,
There
yeah, you played
wasn't
lots of
anything.
Halo.
to say about it.
Yeah, not much to say except Halo's fun. Shooting the Covenant in the face.
Okay, so any recommendations?
Recommendations for what?
For ones that you want to see me talk about?
I haven't watched the clips, so just give me a minute.
And oh, do we have a problem this week?
No, I haven't voted. So just give me a minute. What game is that? What is Perky Turkey's screenshot of?
Ask him. He's
With
in the
the
chat.
Who
Dragon.
knows? Who
Oh,
knows?
Lee, are you in the chat? I haven't seen his name come up, Carl.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
he's
in the
in
chat.
the YouTube chat.
He's in YouTube, yeah.
Oh, YouTube, okay.
Everyone in the chat say hey. Ho.
Hey, ho.
Hey. Ho. Doesn't Fall Guys count as a new game?
Only if you've not
Yeah.
played it before, I guess.
No, I mean Simone is trying to start new games.
Play
Fall Guys
Matchpoint.
counts.
Play Matchpoint.
Good. No, thanks.
You have turned us off this tennis game for life.
That's a good point.
It's not the match point though. But I'm
Oh, okay. So it's one game for bronze, which I already have. And now I'm halfway to silver, which means I've played 2 games.
Where do you see that? Is it on the main page, is it?
Go to targets and then click on the target that you're interested in, and it shows you where all your friends are as well.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like I've started a couple games, but I don't know if I've started them this month or not. Targets. Where's Targets in?
Target.
Community?
Target's just up the road. It's where we got our kettle from.
We haven't got a Target in this country.
Lee, do you have the winner?
We have a draw.
It's obvious now. No, I've
Oh, you
done my
fixed
voting.
Ooh. Ooh. Who won?
So much power.
Oh man, Simone coming in with the late votes.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Some really good ones.
Yeah,
Man.
okay.
As soon as we say hey ho, we just lose viewers.
I know.
Sorry guys, I didn't mean to bring the 90s
Sorry.
back. Hashtag too real for you.
All right. And this will shout when I play it, because
Ooh.
well, it's a video.
Ooh. Lots of ooh ah.
There's so many fours
Let
as well.
me
Actually,
know when you've picked your honorable mentions, Lee.
I've picked honorable mentions. I've only got a couple.
Okay, cool.
There's too many actually, but
I know there's some really, really good ones.
Yeah.
And you've got the clip of the week.
Yep.
Is it going to be loud?
I don't know.
Do you want to play it now and get it sorted before we start?
But it was still yelling. There
Yeah, that's not too bad.
you go. It's because. Oh, that's why. Okay. It's because actually, when I click on it, I expected the volume to stop, but it doesn't actually stop it. It just brings up a thing to choose the volume levels.
Nice, that's handy.
Can we figure out what number week this is?
Hey Siri, what week is it?
No, Kyle.
It's Tuesday, the 12th of July, 2022.
Come on, Kyle.
That doesn't help. Did you all hear Siri?
Yes.
Yes, but that didn't help.
So racing, new games target. I've got 1 game for gold. Does that mean I need 1 more game to get gold in the new games thing? For July, new game started.
Give me a minute. 24. I'm concentrating.
You're concentrating.
Hey ho.
Oh, I must have gold already. I must be on silver for my targets.
Yes, you're on silver. You've got 1 game to go.
Yeah, and I got 2
one
more
game
achievements in
for
racing car game, and then July games with 20 or more. I'm on.
Yeah, that one you might struggle with.
Yeah.
Knowing you.
What? What are you trying to say? Cool though.
Okay.
Can't do it without
Ready?
expecting it. Sure.
Are you ready?
Ready and waiting.
Let me know when I'm ready to go.
Yep. Go for it.
Hi, guys, and welcome to week 24 of Screenshot of the Week. We had an incredible week this week. Many watermelons were thrown. Some absolutely beautiful submissions were up for voting rights. And it was a close call in the end. We had many that were sitting on 5 watermelons, and right at the end, we had a final winner that got bumped up to 6. So in the end, Kyle, do you know who won?
No.
Okay, Lee, do you want to do the honors?
I can do this. I have buttons.
You can do this.
Buttons.
This picture here.
Ooh.
I was waiting for the
Hey,
pause
that
for
looks
Kyle.
familiar.
Well done, Kyle.
Well done,
Thank
Kyle.
you.
I think it's a
So-
joint for most votes, isn't it? 6 as well.
This week, I think we've had one with 7 in
Okay,
a previous week. I can't quite remember.
No.
So yeah, Kyle, tell me about the screenshot.
Well,
What were you
You were
feeling
saying-
at the time?
I wanted to capture the emotion of Simone basically said, do you want to get an achievement in Halo? So I was like, yep. And so this is in Halo 3 with the pelican just flying towards something or
It's
other.
Doom.
Not its Doom because
I
Master
don't-
Chief is on it.
Okay.
This is from a cutscene, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's very strange though because it looks painted,
Hmm.
which is why I was confused. It looks more like achievement art than a
It does,
cutscene.
yeah.
So, but I was gobsmacked. In fact, I think you took this, Kyle, and showed me it afterwards, and you said, "Well, I guess I know who's winning screenshot of the week."
Wow, that's confidence. I like it.
Confidence, right?
I like it.
Ah,
That's good.
I mean, it's a pretty picture. It has Master Chief somewhere in there. People love Master Chief.
That's
Just playing
true.
to the strengths.
Carl submitted quite a few screenshots this week, but this was the only one that got many watermelons.
Oh, no.
So
My genius is lost on them.
Do you feel misunderstood?
Yes, I am the misunderstood artist.
Mm.
It's fine. It's fine. You will all mourn me when I die.
That's right.
well, Carl, that's a given. But yes.
And then my screenshots will be worth a lot of money.
That's right.
No
all
one
right.
could push that button like he could.
Anyway, Carl, so humble.
Isn't he just?
Congratulations
Thank you.
on
thank
winning
you.
this week. I will need to do the tallies, but you're relatively high up there now.
Coming third?
Was it a question?
Yes, that was a question.
I don't know. I would need to do the tallies. However, I've completely lost my train of thought now. But
Because Carl's all excited. Third.
what I was going to say is the competition is really heating up now. Kyle's winning more. So I think he's picked up on what people like seeing. A slow learner, though, because Lee
He's a
picked
bit
it up sooner than Kyle did on what works well. And, well, I was an early winner because I already knew what people liked. But then people started being better than me, so I guess I haven't learned from my mistakes.
But ultimately, we don't actually want to win this, people.
No, that's true. I mean, we're all for competition, but if we win, that's going to be pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
But
You fail. As a community, you'll be failing, basically.
you won't be failing yourselves. You'll be failing us. We need you.
Yes.
We need you.
I see. I was going for full failure, like just failing generally. I was going for, but sure.
Speaking of the rest of the community, we have some special mentions.
Yes, I've got a
That
couple. Only got
were-
a couple.
Cool. That were put up this week. Beautiful though. We had
I
some
like this one a lot.
fantastic screenshots.
This is from Scar, I think, playing Forza 5, possibly.
This is mine.
Oh, is it yours?
If you look very carefully, that's a Lego car.
Oh, yes, so it is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really
pretty
cool shot. I
picture.
really like it.
Thank you. This was
Yeah.
actually a fluke. So this is right at the beginning of the race, and you know how you have to take photos of cars you haven't
Yes,
taken photos of
That's
before.
right, to get achievements.
I thought, oh, there's about 3 or so. So I just went into photo mode and I realized, oh, this is a really
That's
good
actually
shot.
quite good.
And
I
so
like
I
it.
just took it.
It's
Yeah.
good work. Got five votes as well. I think it was my vote was on that one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So this was one of the ones that was tied with Kyle.
Yes,
In
and
the
this was
end,
the other one. Oh
and-
no, this was the other one.
I couldn't vote on my own, obviously, so I definitely voted for Kyle's. Yes, that was the other one that
That's from Naraka. It's
that
that
nearly
crazy
made it.
dragon that keeps appearing.
Yeah, the dragon out the sky that pops down, and I don't know what he does.
Oh,
but
doesn't he
just
cause
yells
like
at you.
balls of blue stuff to kill you nearly? Isn't that him?
Great balls of fire.
I have no idea what he does. He just yells at me.
Yeah, no, you can hear him, especially if you've got your headphones on. You hear this noise behind you, you're like, what that? And then you turn, there's a big dragon. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, dragon in the sky.
Dragon in the sky.
So the reason I didn't vote for this one was because of that weird little connection symbol there. Like 3 bars. He's got 3 bars for the dragon. Great connection.
Well, I mean, if a dragon appears in the sky, it's going to interfere with your cell phone connection just a bit.
It's his phone.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
It's his phone
So-
area on his helmet.
Yeah, I mean, the poor guy, he can't help it.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough.
He's gone to Dragon G.
Dragon G, brilliant.
Yeah, he's dropped out of 5G into Dragon G.
I put one of my, because I have control, I put one of my shots in just to show you, Kyle. So that was taken from Chorus, this shot.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It looks okay. I think poor Lee didn't get very many votes this week, but I'm
I
glad
know,
that
I've kind of pulled out of the competition. I don't want to win. I can't win this competition. I've pulled out. So I'm just dropping in random shots, but I don't want to win.
I know. I think it's because you just didn't play any good games this week.
Chorus is cool. Like this
Yeah,
girl
no, that's true.
is really pretty. Like she's some really good shots of her.
I must admit, though, the screenshots from Chorus that were from Scarred for Life in previous
Yeah.
weeks were better, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I can't do screenshots in the game. I don't want to win. I don't want to win. It's bad
Okay,
that I'm
well,
winning.
there we go.
It's
The
bad that I'm
trophy is
winning.
up for grabs,
Yeah,
guys.
please do, because I can't win this. This is ridiculous.
It's okay, Lee. I'll win.
Yes,
I'll win
you
for
step
you.
up and win the trophy that you made for yourself. This was always fixed, though, wasn't it? Right from the beginning, it was always like, "Oh, Simone's winning." That's a surprise.
Oh yeah. Well, see, I needed for those that were competitive. I needed to, flick that switch.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Oh, you did for me, but I think I went over the top, so I needed to stop again.
Is that just a modest way of saying I just did
I'm
too
just
well?
too good, basically, is what I just
Too
said.
good.
Talking about people complaining, which we weren't, but look, I had to put this message up. This is from Shadow, and he put this.
Yes.
Dear Lee, I win. Kind regards, Shadow. Using paint as well, so it was very
It's
well done.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's a work of art.
That was sent in last week by a disgruntled fan who didn't win.
Yeah, he said it was rigged with his, what was it called?
Now, this is partly my fault, and he is partly correct. In my ignorance, his screenshot I thought was from a game that he made, which is not untrue, but
Because
he
it
was
didn't look
using
like he'd made
Xbox
it, that's why.
technology. Right, Carl?
I think so. Yeah, Project Spark.
Right,
Totally
and I don't
counts.
know what the heck Project Spark is. So we're going to have to give him some kind of prize because we've already named the winner. We're not going to do a tiebreaker. But in fairness, I believe Cameron came equal. So we're going to have to think of something special to do for him.
Okay, we can send him a sticker.
we could actually.
We'll give him a sticker when we meet him at PAX.
No, something that's just for Cameron. So maybe we'll chat to him and say,
We could get
how can we?
this made into a T-shirt for him to wear. Dear Lee, I win. Kind regards, Shadow.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. So, Cameron, I know you're not in the chat right now, but I do acknowledge your words and I agree with you, and we'll make a plan.
Or maybe we can make a screenshot of the week a T-shirt and have that on the back.
We could. See, the thing is if Cameron had won, he'd have two tallies on the board.
It's not
So
enough
that's
though.
not
I've got
nothing.
6. It's nowhere near me. It's miles away.
Not yet. The man's an achievement hunter, not an artist.
But it might win the achievement of winning screenshot of the week though. That's an achievement in itself.
You never know.
A real life trophy.
Do we have any other special mentions?
No, unless you want to shout any out.
No, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Shall we go on to clip of the week?
Yes. And who won that?
Well, let's just say for a while, clip of the week is increased in popularity recently. Have you noticed?
Yes, I know there's a couple clips this week.
There was. So this, yes, I do know who the winner is because this clip is amazing. Would you agree,
They're
Lee?
so modest, the person who won as well. It's pretty good. Not a bad job.
No, listen, I tell you why I'm allowed to say it's amazing, and it's because I did it by accident.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to shoot that?
No,
Okay, we
I
should watch
didn't.
it. Let's watch this clip and then
Okay, go
we
for
can
it.
talk about it. Oh,
Yeah.
I just pressed the wrong button. Double kill. You need it on the screen, don't you? Like double kill or something. Like,
Yeah,
that's nice.
absolutely incredible. So I didn't know this was.
I'll turn off the sound.
Thank you. I technically knew this was possible because I saw someone in Halo Infinite got all his multiplayer buddies to stand in a line,
Oh, that's right.
and yeah, the bullet goes through all of them. So
Oh,
in
so
theory,
the
I
first
knew.
time you took his hat off, and the second time you shot him with his buddy in front of him.
Oh, you're all right. Yes, I
That's interesting.
didn't catch that.
No, I just
So,
caught it then when I watched it for the 15th time. There, he took his hat off and then he took him out.
So there you go.
It was
Two with one
planned.
shot.
So you lined them up. You went, right, I'll just knock your hat off, and then when I shoot the other guy, it will kill you as well.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, thanks, guys.
That's good planning.
Thank you. Thank you. If you also have a fantastic shot clip to share with everybody, it has to be taken in the last 7 days. So you can't show us the best clip you
We will
made 10 years
check.
ago. We will check. And also, if you pick one from 10 years ago, that's a bit embarrassing. Have you not done anything interesting since then?
Wow.
Anyway, if you think you can do better than that, actually, no. This week you can't, but in future weeks, if you think you can have submit a really cool clip or a really cool screenshot, hop into our Discord. We've got a channel just for this. Limit is 7 screenshots a week per person, 7 clips per week per person.
Oh, you can do
And,
both as well, not just one or the other.
That's right, and we'll pick a winner at the end, and there's an actual trophy up for grabs.
Fantastic.
So yeah, and I think that's all, isn't it?
That is it,
That's
yes.
right.
I believe so.
Cool. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning into our, I hope, interesting screenshot of the week. We hope to see you next week, and hopefully we see one of your screenshots here. Good night.
Good night.
Did you see that one of me driving and I was winning and then the wall came real fast and I didn't win? I just stopped dead.
Was it a clip?
It was, but not really in a clip of that perspective. It was actually a link to Xbox.
Oh, I didn't click on that. I thought it was spam.
Oh, it's from Kingsman, so I'm not surprised. Where was it?
Oh, okay. There is a fantastic shot from Perky Turkey that should have kind of made it onto the special mentions. We can show it to those on Twitch at least, hey?
Which one's that?
So keep scrolling above your link to YouTube. Perky has... Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's beneath his Fallen Order screenshot.
Is it the one of Mordor?
No, keep going up.
New game started. No.
July 5th.
Oh, okay. Way up. Way up. Dearly, I win.
Dearly, I win.
The 5th. Oh. Is that the one of the kind of red... What is that? Like a meteor with something sticking into it?
It's pretty.
I nearly did pick it, actually, bizarrely enough. But I was a bit confused when it was actually posted.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Oh, I see. The lights are just by there, yeah.
Oh, the one of Destiny, that from Ted.
Yeah, I did like that one. Yeah, I did like that one. I
one's
nearly
great.
posted it. I like the dragon, though. I thought the dragon was cool. And
Yeah,
I
the
like the fact
dragon
that
is
Naraka has a random dragon appear above your head every so often.
Just dragon time.
What's this from, Lee? What's this game? What is this game? What's this shop?
Not Mass Effect, no. Tell us what the shot is.
It's a bit slow. I probably can't remember who's drinking.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's almost hump day. Time for a stiff whiskey or 7. Yeah, I think he has gone to sleep.
Oh, poor Lee.
That's all right, Lee.
Okay, is...
Oh, he put it in game face. That's where Kingsman put it.
Yeah,
Here we
that's a
go.
nice shot.
Kingsman. So this is race me and Kingsman having. Is it on the screen? Yeah, it is. So this is from Kingsman's perspective. Just jumped in front of him. I managed to get into first place. Here we go, got this. The finishing line is just there.
Yeah, and just stop.
There's a wall. I was like, oh. I just lost control. I just couldn't turn. The car just kept going in a straight line. I was almost accelerating too much, I think.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Thanks.
Okay, now here's a quick question. Is Elder Scrolls 4 on Xbox? Oblivion?
Yes, I believe so.
Yep. Elder
Is it?
Scrolls
Okay.
Oblivion is.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm going to flick over to... I'm going to raid a friend that's playing Oblivion.
Oh, so Pokey Turkey says that screenshot's from Fallen Order after you break out the bounty hunter's prison.
Oh, cool. I don't even remember that. Bounty Hunter. Is that where you have... There's like an arena, I think.
Yes, that's right. It's an arena where you're fighting all these kind of monsters, basically. One after another. Spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, well, now you know. It's not a big spoiler. It's not all that interesting. Not enough for me to remember what's going on in the story anyway.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the story, does it? What do you find out of it? It's just
everything.
annoying more than anything else.
Possibly.
Okay. I think we're done.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and all those other things.
Yep, and we're going to go raid a new friend.
Oh, who's this new friend?
Aussie dude. How would I say his name? Locketh Nevermore.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Aussie kid playing Oblivion.
Cool.
So yes. Have some fun. Catch you guys later.
Let's
Let's all remember Oblivion.
Bye.
Bye.